My fitness goal for this quarter was to work out consistently from Monday to Saturday every week, every single week. That was my goal, to be as consistent as I possibly can and make exercise a habit in my life. And I'm glad to say that I was successful. So let me give a little backstory as to why I needed to be very intentional about making exercise a habit. A few years ago, I started exercising and my biggest problem was consistency. Like I'd start off with like a challenge, a 21-day challenge. I finish the challenge and then I go on maybe for a couple of days. Then something happens and then I have to stop. Then I never go back. Then the next time I'll be exercising again would be probably several months down the line, like 6 months down the line, I start the same cycle again. So I was working out, I was exercising, but it was not in any way consistent. Like I had periods of times in a year where I'd exercise. So my biggest problem was consistency, especially if my routine is interrupted. I had a very big challenge going back into my routine. So I'd like to share with you in specific 4 things that I did in order to make exercise a habit. So the first number one was I started small. Start small. If you're not consistent, if you have never been consistent in terms of exercise or in any other thing, start small. So if you start maybe, for example, going to the gym for 2 hours and you've never been consistent, that may not work in your favor in the long run. It will be hard to sustain it. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that's not how everyone will start. So start small. If you can only do like 10 minutes a day of exercise, if you're sure that if you put your exercising time to 10 minutes, you will be able to be consistent. Start at 10 minutes. If 10 minutes is a lot, like start at 5 minutes. I started at 5 minutes. Why? Because I was sure, come rain, come sunshine, I will be able to work out consistently if I set my working out time at 5 minutes. I was sure I can do 5 minutes every day. I was very sure. So I said, let me start with 5 minutes and be consistent and make that a habit. Start small, but don't stay small. Like if you want to start at 10 minutes, work out for 10 minutes every day until it's a habit, until it becomes automatic for you, where you don't struggle. Like when you wake up, you don't struggle to do those 10 minutes. And then from there, you can move up to 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, then 30 minutes, then 45 minutes, then an hour, then 2 hours, to whatever your liking is. Number 2, start simple. Like make working out as easy as possible for you. Don't make it hard, don't make it complicated. Make it so easy that it will not be a struggle. What do I mean? I mean that you can start with low intensity workouts. You can even start with things like yoga and stretching. You can start with anything that will be easy and simple for you to get you started. Because you see, the main aim here is for you to be consistent. And for you to be consistent, we want to make sure that that habit you're trying to incorporate into your life, you make it as easy as possible for you to incorporate it. So starting simple is key. Please do not go all out. Just start simple, and then you can grow from there and make your workouts more complex, more challenging, more difficult as you see fit, as you progress. So that's the second thing I did. I made my workout so simple, like so simple. It was hard to even default because of how easy it was. Number three was actually making your workout fun. Make it as fun as possible. If there's a sport that you enjoy taking part in, I would say even start there. For example, if you like swimming or cycling, that can be your workout, that can be your exercise. If you feel like doing normal, maybe home workouts or following a YouTube tutorial or an app is not that interesting and it's boring, you can start with a sport or an activity you like. You can start with walking. For me, I really love dancing, so I started doing dance workouts, and that made it working out easy. And then number 4, the last point, was to stay accountable. Find some form of accountability to help you out here. Yes, it does help, it does work, especially the instances, the days that you do not feel like working out and you have 1 million excuses as to why you should not work out. And those excuses actually seem really legit. Those are the moments that you need accountability. Find someone, family, friend, acquaintance, who can keep you accountable. And it would even be better if you guys can work out together. If you can find someone who is also looking to make exercise a habit or looking to work out, you can work out together. You can set aside some time and go to the gym together, or even if you're not in the same location, you could send each other photos after you've worked out, whatever it takes, so that you are accountable to someone. You're not just answering to yourself. If you're wondering, okay, yeah, I would like to work out consistently, but I don't have an accountability partner or someone who can keep me accountable, I'm offering to keep you accountable. How will I keep you accountable? Through social media. So I usually post every day asking the people who we are connected to on social media, that's on Facebook and Instagram, asking them, have they worked out today? Are they planning to work out today? And most people do give me their responses, and that does help keep you accountable. I am offering to be accountability partner. So every time you do your workout, you can just go to my stories on Facebook or on Instagram and just let me know, yes, I have completed my workout. And the days you choose not to work out, ensure that you also, other than telling me you've not worked out, do let me know why you've not worked out. I can be your accountability partner if you do not have one, or as you work to getting someone who will be keeping you accountable. Now you have no excuse as to why you should not start exercising. I would like to say that definitely on this journey, there are things that will happen. During this period, there are instances I was not feeling well, I was on medication, and I was not in a position to work out, and that's totally fine. The thing is, when those things happen, when you travel or you fall sick or whatever happens, you should get right back into it. Like when you start feeling better or when you're settled, you can start working out again. Even if something causes you to, have a break in that routine, you can always start from where you left. So don't feel like, oh man, I missed a day, so I'm going to miss the rest of the year. No, don't do that. When you miss a day, when you miss 2 days, when you miss 3 days, when you miss a whole week, you know what? You can pick up from where it is that you left. And I'm hoping the 4 points that I've mentioned will come in handy in helping you start working out consistently. So in the coming quarter, I would really like to increase the amount of time I spend working out. That would be my number 1 goal. And then number 2 would be to focus now my attention on increasing my muscle mass and strength. That's through now strength training and resistance training. I'm looking forward to do that, and since I have publicly said it here, I will definitely be giving you guys an update, maybe during the quarter or at the end of the next quarter. I will give you guys an update. Let's keep each other accountable so that at the end of the year, we'll have achieved our goals and we'll be looking to make other goals next year. Next year, our goal should not be working out consistently. It should be something different. So for more information as to how you can achieve your fitness goals, you can check out our video that I made earlier talking about how to achieve your fitness goals for this year, depending on what your goals are. My name is Makena and I am a health and fitness guide. I help you make life changes that will enable you to live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life.